Hello you guys, for today's look we're going to do a pop of blue. I'm going to show you how to alter the shade of blue using a black eyeshadow base to get the exact blue you want. So right now I'm doing my brows. They are not groomed. I haven't had them waxed in a while because I'm trying to grow them out, so I really have to fill them in a little more to get the desired look I want. So I'm using Benefit Cosmetics brow pencil and just really filling them in a lot more than I normally would for sculpting purposes. Now you want to go back through with the brow comb and make them natural. You don't want them so harsh, you want them natural looking. So I'm just combing out the extra product. And now, of course, I'm going to go in with the concealer, which I'm also using as an eyeshadow primer. So I'm putting it all over the lid. And now I'm going to take a brush and carve out those brows. I'm covering up the unwaxed eyebrow hair so that the brows look like they've been groomed. Now, of course, you want to blend. This is a jumbo wedge from Ulta Beauty. Like several come in a pack. I don't know the exact number. I think it's about 10, but they're only $5. And I love these so much. It's picking up any extra product, any extra concealer. So you have a nice smooth base, and it's also blending this out so smoothly, as you can see, ready to be set. I'm using Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent just to set that concealer in and give me a nice clean base for my shadow. I'm going to go in with a light brown. This is going to be the base for the look I'm going to be doing. A nice transition color that's neutral. It's kind of my skin complexion, just a nice neutral color to start the eyeshadow look and transition the rest of the colors I'll be using into it. And you can see how nicely it's going on. You just build up to how light or dark you want this color to be. So I'm darkening it up a little bit, and that's why I'm dipping back in multiple times. I'm going to use a darker brown for the corner. This is Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 palette, and I'm just using this darker brown as like a liner and softly cutting the crease. This isn't a sharp cut crease. This is a soft, natural cut that I'm doing on top of that lighter brown. My brush broke, and that's why I made that face, but I'm just using the smaller one, and it's still getting the job done. So we just move on. Again, this is buildable. Just keep dipping until it's as dark as you want it. Now, what I'm talking about, I'm going to go in with this black and place this black shadow where I want the blue to be. So I'm just tapping that on there, and I am going to dip back in this as well to get it really dark, because the blue alone looks aquamarine, and I'm going for more of a royal blue. So I am going to really enhance this black shadow on my lid. I think we've got it. So now I'm going to go in with this blue. It looks like a royal blue, but it's really not. Alone, it shows up like an aqua. So I've based it with the black, and now you can see the color it's showing up on my eye. It's deeper. It's darker, which is more of the blue I was going for. And it just really makes it look good and really makes that shimmer pop in the blue with that black base under it. So anytime I'm using a shimmer color, I like to use my finger to apply it. It's just easier application, and you can really control how much or how little you're getting on the eye. If you've been following me, you know I'm a firm believer in blending. I'm taking the brush I used to apply the first color, that light brown, and I'm just taking what was left on the brush and dabbing it over to blend out the black and the darker brown I put on there, as well as the blue. So it's a nice, smooth, soft cut crease, a nice smooth transition. Everything's melding together beautifully and there's no harsh lines. Now I'm mattifying that light shimmer I just put in. This is a matte white color that is also in the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and I cannot wait for you guys to see how this comes together. Once again, this is a clean eyeshadow brush, and I'm just blending everything. This brush has absolutely nothing on it, and I'm blending everything in. This is the Tarte Cosmetics Double Take Liner. I'm using the gel side, and on the other side is a black pencil, just creating a small wing. I'm not going to pull it out too much, just a nice, small, natural looking wing to make this eyeshadow look pop. Now I've gone ahead and done the other eye off camera. Now I'm going in with NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop matte foundation because I'm oily, and this is the color Mahogany. If you feel like you're my complexion, your color will be Mahogany. I apply it with a smaller brush, and you can see I'm carving out the top of my eyebrows as well. This is very convenient. It kind of cuts out a step. And then I'm going to spray with this Plump Finish setting spray and blend it in. If I feel like the brush dries out, I'll spray it again, which you'll see me do here, with a little spray and keep blending that in. Now I like to blend with the brush first and then go behind that with a beauty blender for a nice smooth base. The brush is giving coverage, and then the beauty blender will smooth everything out. I'm avoiding the under eye area because once you put concealer there, you don't want too many products there because that's how you get the creasing. Now I'm blending everything in to smooth it out with a beauty blender. And you can see how this is just really doing its job, and it's already mattifying, giving me a nice even base. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It's very good, a lot of coverage. With your concealer, you want to let it sit for about 10 seconds and just sit there a little bit before you start blending. That gives it more coverage and allows it to spread more easily. Everywhere you want to highlight your face is where you want to place the concealer. Also, these upward angle strokes by my mouth just kind of lifts that area, which is why I do that. This is a Halo Glow filter. This is also by e.l.f. It's going to give me a little shimmer in that under eye area. Like when the sun hits it, it just gives off like this little shimmer. Very cute in the summer. I'll be using a lot of this summer. You can also mix that in your foundation. I did that for a client a couple of days ago for prom. I mixed the Halo filter in her foundation. It was very pretty. Once again, here I am blending. And as you know, even though I'm using this wedge, I am going to go back over this with my beauty blender. It is a sin not to blend. T-shirts coming soon. Notice I'm dabbing and not swiping. This beauty blender has foundation on it as well, so it's just really melting everything in together for a nice, smooth, seamless finish. Now we're going to go in and set with the triangle wedge. I ran out of my Anastasia banana powder, so I am using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and so far it's getting the job done. I prefer banana powder, but since I ran out and forgot to get more, this is doing the job. I would not do this again. I am going to refill the banana powder. I'm not sure that I like that more brightened look, so I'm going in here with bronzer to add some color back to my face. This is Juvia's Place Bronzer Duo in tan. I also have the dark, but I'm using the tan because I just want more of a natural contour. I don't want it too dark. I used to go under the cheekbone with my bronzer. Now I go right on the cheekbone to lift my face a little more. And then, of course, carve out my jawline and on the forehead. Even though I'm going to be wearing a bang, I'm still just putting it up there anyway. This is a clean brush. There's nothing on it, and I'm dusting off the setting powder that I set my concealer with. It's also blending that contour in. And then I'm going around the edges of the contour with the beauty blender. Just the edges. I'm not going in the middle. I don't want to take off any of my contour. Set all of this in. Now I'm doing the lips with KKAO Beauty lip liner. It comes as a trio. The other lip liners, the shades in there are darker, and I want a soft brown for this look. And then I'll be using, go ahead and blend this out with your finger. You can also use a brush, but the finger gives a better blend in my opinion. And then I'm going to use my Maybelline lip palette that I love so much. And I'm going to use that lightest color, the lightest pink, for a nice nude lip. Using a lip brush, and you can just apply as much as you need to get the color you desire. Now we're going to highlight the tip of the nose. This is also a KK Beauty product. The tip of the nose, the bridge, and a little on my cheeks. And then you know the beauty blender's coming. We have to blend this in as well. I found this new gloss. It's Wet n Wild. It is so pretty. Watch this. Beautiful. It's clear and has this like little blue shimmer. It's so pretty. I love it so much. And we're done. Popped on some lashes. They're very natural. You almost can't tell. Love you guys. Bye.